Hello everyone and welcome to the Summoner's Report. It's just me today. Aggie can't join me. She's got to get ready for work. So you get to listen to me drone on about League of Legends. Let's get started with the news. So Lunar Revel is over. North America has chosen the path of truth. So we have the Diana icon available from Lunar Revel. You can currently purchase the other two icons for 150 IP or for 250 RP via the in-game store. Icons are available until February 25th. So pick those up if you would prefer those. Do note that the chosen icon has a little horse symbol in the corner, whereas the others do not. Moving on, Skarner has been noted as being on the needs a new skin list. There's no time frame for that, but hopefully we'll see a cool new skin for him soon to complement his recent remake. Riot is currently working on improving bot AI for co-op versus AI games, so good news for people who like to play bot games. The goal isn't to increase the difficulty, but to make them play less like bots and more like people. So We'll see how that goes. I think they have 10 bots or so with the remakes up on the public beta environment, so maybe I'll get a chance to check that out this week and can tell you guys about it next Monday. There's new icons available in the store for the 2014 North American and European LCS teams. Each icon costs 250 RP, and you can pick up a North American or European bundle for 1600 RP. And you can get a combined bundle for 3,000 RP. This past week, Riot released a new skin, Scorched Earth Renekton. For centuries imprisoned, fed into fury in Scorched Earth Renekton that Tooth and Blade now feast on. Carving a smoldering path of vengeance, his volcanic weapon cleaves through flesh and bone alike. Scorched Earth Renekton's rampage is only beginning, and the flames of his revenge will swallow every tormentor. This skin is available now for 975 RP. It's a pretty sweet looking skin. Renekton has a lot of cool skins though. Also, don't forget that we have the Valentine's skin, the Heartseeker Ash, which you can see on our overlay here. There's also the Bouquet Ward skin that's available. The Ward skin's only available until 20 February, so you've only got a couple days left to pick that up if you like the look of it. The Heartseeker Ash skin will stay in the store, so you'll be able to pick that one up at a later date. Also, there were several Valentine's Day cards that Riot made, but if you need those now, you're probably in trouble. On the 20th of February, Hexakill is going to be available on the live servers. This is the image they put up for Hexakill. Basically, Hexakill is a Summoner's Rift, but instead of 5 players, each side will have 6 players. So we're interested to see what sort of a meta comes out of that. You know, whether it's going to be 2 in each lane, or whether we're going to do, 2 junglers, or what's going to happen as far as that goes. So that's available in a couple days here on the 20th of February. We will probably be playing a lot of Hexakill next Monday for Monday Night League of Legends. And we hinted about this a while back, and it was recently confirmed. Let's see. The next champion is Vel'Koz, the Eye of the Void. So it says the Void is preparing to spill forth its latest monstrosity, Vel'Koz. A terrifying being created for the sole purpose of learning, Vel'Koz absorbs knowledge and accrues understanding through a multitude of tests and scans. Unfortunately, those very tests, while extremely productive for Vel'Koz, have a tendency to utterly destroy his subjects. His first skin that he should be paired with is going to be a Battlecast skin, which you can see here. It looks pretty cool in-game too. I've had the opportunity to play him on the PvE, and he's pretty sweet. He's pretty interesting. His description kind of reminds me of The robot from Portal. Experimenting and killing people. So Riot recently has put together a awesome starter pack bundle. So now you could pick up 8 champions, a 4-win IP boost, and a 10-win XP boost for only 530 RP. That's less than $5. So $5 for an IP boost, an XP boost, and 8 champions is pretty awesome, especially for someone new to the game. The included champions are Annie, Ashe, Garen, Master Yi, Nunu, Ryze, Sivir, and Warwick. Alright, jumping over to our champion skin sales, stuff that's still available currently. Last chance to pick them up is tonight. We've got Debonair Jace. Jack of Hearts Twisted Fate. Gotta admit, not my favorite Twisted Fate skin, but if you like it, pick it up. And Heartseeker Vayne. Also, champions that are on sale. We have pictures this time. We've got Katarina. Katarina is a cool AP assassin. Leona, tank character. And Lucian, who is an AD carry. Also, we've got a new skin sale that starts tomorrow. You can pick up Longhorn Alistair. I really like Alistair. He's got a better skin than this, though. Surfer Singed. It's pretty cool. I think that's suntan lotion on his back there. And Arcade Sona. Arcade Sona is a awesome skin. I really haven't heard too many people who said that they don't like this skin. And then also for champions, we've got Lulu, Talon. I love Talon. He's a mid lane AD assassin. And Teemo. Everybody either loves or hates Teemo. This week for the free champion rotation, we're kind of changing things up again. I know last week we didn't go over the free champion rotation like we had in the previous weeks. And I think we're going to continue to just list them off for now. For this week, we've got Cho'Gath, Fiddlesticks, Graves, Aurelia, Janna, Quinn, Shaco, Vladimir, Zed, and Zyra. So instead of that, what we're going to do is, each week, we are going to look at a champion in depth. And we're just going to go, for now, we're going to go in alphabetical order, but we may eventually have a poll where you get to choose which champion we go over next. So for this week, we're going to check out Aatrox. Aatrox is called the Darkened Blade. Basically, if you check out his lore here, he's a legendary warrior, one of only 5 that remain of an ancient race known as the Darken. He was part of a war between 2 great factions, and basically he's just an ancient legendary warrior. He currently only has 2 skins. He's got his default, and then he also has Justicar Aatrox. Stats-wise, he's heavy on attack power, about medium on defense power, lower on ability power, and he has about a 60 to 70% difficulty level to play. Aatrox is primarily a top lane character. He can be played in the jungle as well. Take a look at his abilities. His passive is Bloodwell. When using an ability that costs health, Aatrox stores the self-inflicted damage into the Bloodwell. Upon taking fatal damage, Aatrox extracts the blood from the well and recovers it as health over a brief duration. Additionally, he also gains 1% attack speed for every 2% of blood that is in the well. So the cool thing about that passive is you see here, well, you can't see it, but I'm pointing at his health bar. He's got the little red sections below his health, and when you take damage that would kill you, basically you become invulnerable and come back to life. And the health that you get when you come back to life is based on how much health you have stored in your blood well. So Aatrox can be a little bit of a pain to deal with if you're fighting against him, and his passive is off of cooldown. So his Q is called Dark Flight. He takes flight and slams down at a targeted location, dealing damage and knocking up enemies at the center of the impact. It's a pretty good little knock-up. Nice AoE move there. His W is called Bloodthirst and Blood Price, so it's a toggle ability, and while it's toggled on, he'll deal bonus damage every third subsequent attack at the expense of his own health. So you do some bonus damage, it costs you some health. If you toggle it off, instead, it doesn't cost you any health, and you'll restore health instead of doing additional damage.
That's the frailty of your form. Born in blood.
And then his E ability is Blades of Torment. He unleashes the power of his blade, dealing damage to all enemies hit and slowing them. It's a kind of a poke ability. So you see he had the cone of damage there, and it's got a pretty good range. It's definitely good in ARAM for poking people, getting a little CC on them. And then finally, his ultimate is called Massacre. He draws in the blood of his foes, not his flows, damaging all nearby enemy champions around him and gaining increased attack speed and bonus attack range for a short duration. So he gets a pretty significant boost to his attack range there. And it's a good move to chase down opponents that are trying to flee. And it's just overall pretty cool. Some good ideas here to do as Aatrox. It's good to build some lifesteal because your abilities do cost you health to use. And that health gets stored into your blood well. So that when you take that fatal damage, you can restore some health. You also want to avoid engaging in a fight at low health unless your blood well is full, because if it's not full, you won't come back to life. Or you won't have enough health regenerated from that proc to live through the fight. So Aatrox, once again, he is a top lane, sometimes jungler, AD oriented, and he's also can serve as a tank. And that is our champion look for the week. Next week we'll either be doing Ahri, or maybe we'll get a poll up before then, put something on the forums, and let you guys choose who we look at next. So to finish up here, we're going to talk about our LoL Embassy news. We got a couple interesting things going on. Starting next week, the Summoner's Report is going to be airing at 6 p.m. Central. Currently, we air at 6:30 Central. We're going to move it to 6 Central just so that we have more time to do the cast and so that Aggie can make it to work on time, because right now we're cutting it a little bit close. That's part of the reason she's not here tonight. We have a meeting about ranked play tonight at 7:30 Central. It's going to be during Monday Night League of Legends, but it's not going to take the place of Monday Night League of Legends. So if you're interested in ranked and you've already done the TeamSpeak interview, then you're all set. If you're interested in rank and you haven't done the TeamSpeak interview, then you're going to need to do that. You can still come to this meeting and find out what you need to know. But a lot of what we're going to be doing is for the people who already have done the interview. And in case you missed it last week, there is a post up on the forums that will explain everything you need to know about getting involved with Grievance for ranked play. Also, not tonight, but next week, we got everything sorted out, so we will be Twitch streaming our Monday Night League of Legends on the GTGN streaming channel. You can see the address here, twitch.tv/GTGN streaming. You can find videos of what we've already streamed on the main Grievance YouTube website. Right now, you can see a couple of ARAM games that we played from my perspective, being a noob. Also half paying attention because I'm trying to make sure the stream's set up properly. But next Monday, we will be streaming Monday Night League of Legends. We should be doing the Hexakill, so that'll be an interesting thing to catch on the channel. And here in about 10-15 minutes, if you guys can join us, we're going to be having Monday Night League of Legends, as always, at 7 Central CST. Come out, join us, have some fun. And thanks for tuning in. I will catch you guys next week.